guys, so it is currently 7:30 and it's only just started to get light. I don't know about you guys, but I have really struggled getting up at 6 o'clock or 6:30. That's kind of the time that I normally wake up because it's still so dark, and I just find that my body still thinks it's still in the middle of the night or something. And especially in this lockdown, the days are also so much shorter. I actually think it starts to get dark here about 4:30. It always has such a big impact on my mood. And so it was a really great day yesterday. And so many people also said to me that they were feeling really tired, and I definitely think that it was because it was so gloomy. Like, I actually think it's so gloomy today as well. Look at this. Ugh. I'm gonna hang off my window. I know it's still 7:30, but it looks like it's gonna be a great day. At least it's not cold, I guess. It's actually quite mild outside. But I'm currently just eating peanut butter on toast. It's been my almost everyday breakfast so far. I don't even know why. Normally when the gyms are open, because the gyms are now closed because we are in another lockdown, I normally have oats and like a little bit of apple on top, but now I've just been having wholemeal peanut butter on toast. Normally when I find something that I like, I have it so much till I am sick of it, and I think that's gotten to the point with me with oats. And so I've literally had this every day, probably for the past 2 weeks. And I am actually starting to get to that point where I've eaten it so much, I just don't even want to look at it anymore. So I'm just going to quickly eat this, get ready, and I'm going to have a home workout. I've been doing the home workouts for about a week, and I always like to compare how things are going compared to the first lockdown that we're in, because the first lockdown was so long, and the second lockdown that we are now in the UK is only supposed to last a month, whether that happens or not. So I think it is that little bit easier knowing that things could ease up in a month's time, or it's just not going to be as long as the first lockdown. But I also are in a different space, so I wasn't in that student accommodation, so I have a lot more room, which I find it's just, I'm so grateful to have more space. I cannot imagine how difficult it is for so many people in such a small amount of place, especially if you have kids and things like that. It's just so difficult. We're just trying to make the most of what we have. And so I have kind of moved things around downstairs in my like little living space just to make more room to work out, and it's actually going really well so far. So I'm going to eat my peanut butter on toast, bit of coffee, and then I'm going to work out. I'm going to show you guys what I've done with the downstairs part. So I don't know if you can remember, but I used to have this table right in the middle, and I thought I'd move it out the way to create so much more space on the floor. And then what I have done is I just put a little mirror here, or I get the big one from upstairs in my room. I've got my iPad, I just have my workout on there, this for music, my laptop, and then I normally have my ring light. It can get quite dark in here if I don't have the lights on because it's quite gloomy outside, so sometimes I have that for extra lighting. And then I got a yoga mat, and I also purchased these from Amazon. These are, I think they're called Olympic rings, and they come with this really strong adjustable harness. But what I've done is just used one, so they do come with two, because normally we hang them up somewhere really high, but because I have all this stuff here, it just wasn't going to be possible. So I just used one, and I just looped it around, and I can just use them as little handlebars, and I just attach it to my stairs. Sometimes I'm always scared that it's going to break off or something. I don't know. I'm just always a bit nervous that that would happen one day, but so far so good. And so that has been my little setup so far. So workout is complete. It only took me about an hour to do. And guys, this face, ever since wearing the mask, I have gotten so many spots on my chin. Do you know when you get those sore spots on your face? That is what I have on my chin right now. So I will not be wearing any makeup today. Frank brought me this for Christmas. And it has been the best present he's ever bought me. This juice press. What's it called? Juice press? Juice squeezer? And it's by Philips. And I think he bought it for me about 2 Christmases ago. And it was the best present he's ever bought me. I use it so much. I make the green smoothies, and I did have the idea that when everyone was going to come round for bonfire night, I was going to make like loads of fresh orange juice because I thought that'd just be so delicious in the morning, but obviously that didn't happen. So I'm just going to make some green juice. I normally make around 2 batches because then it just lasts me 2 days. I would love to make more, but I think I need to, I don't even know, I need to look up if we can actually freeze juices. I'm not too sure. You must be able to because it's just liquid. But yeah, that's definitely something I need to look into. I'm just getting some green veg out of my fridge. I'm going to look on Amazon actually for those reusable, ooh, I've gone all funny. For those reusable juice kind of cartons, juice bottles. Because I would love to just make loads of fresh juices, like orange juice. I love fresh orange juice. Green juice, which I'm about to make now, and just put them in the freezer. And just grab them whenever you want, because it's just such a healthy snack, healthy drink. I've got some fresh fruit. I think I'm going to have, I've got spinach here at the moment. Spinach, a cucumber, because I put a whole cucumber in there. Apples. Sometimes I add in 2 apples, 1 orange, but I think I want to get rid of the oranges, so I'm going to try and use all of the oranges. Oh, and I also have this weakness for Lindt chocolate. Ooh. I'm literally so bad with chocolate. It is my ultimate weakness. If any of you guys have not tried the Lindt with sea salt, it's so good. Set up. Just gonna bring you down a little bit so you can see. So I always add in about half a bag of spinach. If I have a bit more, then I will add more. A whole cucumber, getting in the greens, and then I'm going to use 3 big oranges. Oh, I've also forgot. And I have a bit of ginger because I absolutely love ginger, so I will put it in anything. So I normally cut them in half because I've actually tried cutting them and then just putting them straight into the blender, but because it's also blending the skin is just so bitter. I think it's because it is waxed too. I have to cut them and then peel out the insides. Ooh, spraying juice everywhere. Squeeze the remaining juice because I don't want to waste it all because the knife doesn't pick up all of the orange. I'll just squeeze the insides a bit more just to get out. Look, I would have wasted all of that, guys. So that's why I do that. Gosh, my hands are so sticky. So from those oranges, this is how much juice we have made so far. Oh, it's the chocolate. So then I'm going to put in all of this ginger, all of the green, and cucumber. contemplating right now. I have been stuck in this house for so many days, and today I woke up saying, I must go for a walk today. I must just get out of this house and just do something. Yesterday, it was grey and just miserable. I'd been stuck in the house for a while, and I really felt just completely unmotivated to do anything. And it was just one of those days that really got to me, just feeling isolated in this house. And I just thought, I have to get out. But when it actually comes to going out, I just don't want to go. It's pretty miserable right now. It's not actually that cold, which is really good. I think it's about 14 degrees, which is not cold at all. It's pretty humid, to be honest, for this time of year. But I'm really fighting myself to go on this walk. I found a park not too far away, which is about a 25-minute walk, and I've just got to get out this house and do it. I know that when I actually go, I'm going to be so much better for it, so I'm just literally, I've got my shoes on, I'm ready to go. I'm going to pack my bag, bring a little snack, maybe an apple, and just go. He thinks he's getting food. Hello, friend. Oh. I ended up making fajitas for late lunch. It's about 2 o'clock right now. So I put a bit of cheese. I love cheese with my fajitas, and also if you're looking for an alternative, a healthy alternative to sour cream, then dollop a bit of Greek yogurt on there and it tastes just as creamy and delicious. And a packet of salsa, a hot chocolate while I was making it, which is probably cold right now. I've got the heater on too because it is pretty cold in here. It's really starting to feel cold, so I'm definitely leaving this heater on a lot more. I came back from my walk, I had a shower, in the old dressing gown, cozy items, hair up in a dollop, and I'm going to get on with some work. A homemade tomato soup. So I'm getting Frank to do a taster test. Tomato soup.
It's probably got no salt in it.
No, I don't put salt and pepper in there.
You didn't?
No, you put it in afterwards. And
Frank's making his face.
oh, is that garlic? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was salt.
No. This is salt.
Is that half a bag?
Yeah.
It'll sizzle down to nothing, won't it?
It will, Mrs. Paul.
Okay, are we going to put this olive bread in now?
No, wait for that to start sizzling, then you put it in, because it doesn't need long in there. That's all. Do you want to put the whole thing in? You don't want the whole thing in, do you?
You can always toast it. You can, or should you do half?
I'll do half it, because you're not going to eat all of that. Then I'll just start eating it all myself.
I could do.
No, you don't.
We were thinking that we should buy lots of games for Christmas, Frank. Because I don't think we're going to be able to do a lot for Christmas.
No, I told Mum we're going to bring a load of games down anyway. Just do what you want.
No, but we need to buy Monopoly. Which games do you have already? We have Boggle upstairs. I'm trying to collect some games that we can also use during Christmas time.
Yeah, soup. Good.
Are you a bit nervous about trying my soup?
Yes.
This is a roasted tomato soup. And I think I got it from the BBC, so it should be good. First time making soups. I thought it would be quite nice as it's getting colder now. I've got what's the big pot called? Oh, the slow cooker. A big slow cooker that I can just make big batches of soup, so I thought that would be a good idea. But I only made a small one, this tomato soup. I hope it's going to be enough for us both. You're just gonna have to eat lots of olive bread, Frank.
Yeah. Not that I complain.
Tomato soup. And half a bag of spinach. Which has gone down to literally nothing. So guys, he loved the tomato soup, so that's a good sign. But yeah, I'm just going to chill for the rest of the evening. Great British Bake Off is about to come on in 5 minutes, and I'm so happy they actually aired it in the end. So I hope you guys are staying safe, and I will see you soon. Bye!